Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and we're looking at one of my two original white sapotes that I got. This one came from Canarius originally, and it was meant to be the grafted variety Wilson, but as far as I'm concerned I got diddled by them, because when I got it, the top section of the plant was completely dead. And I could see no evidence of anywhere on the stem of ever having been grafted. There was no sign of it anywhere, and I suspect that the graft had died off. It doesn't even look like it had a bud graft. I suspect the graft had died off and left me with an unnamed variety or seedling rootstock. Now, it's sent up some quite nice strong suckers from the base, and as it clearly can't be grafted that low down, this must all be rootstock. As I said, there's no obvious sign of being grafted and no differences between the growth. As much as I keep looking, and I think they normally use a cleft graft on these, there's no real sign of it. However, I'm not really too concerned, because to be honest, that shoot down here, which must clearly be from the rootstock, has actually in November got what look like flower buds developing on it. So as far as growing white sapotes is concerned from seed, yes, the fruit might be an inferior quality fruit, but for me, just the thrill of getting flowers on a white sapote of any sort would be fine for me. And they certainly look to me as if that stem definitely looks to me as if it's going to be developing flowers on it. Now for me, they do tend to flower in the winter months, which isn't a bad thing, although the fruits, if they set, won't necessarily stay on the plant. It's putting on some nice growth on it. Although the fruits won't necessarily stay on the plant, if they do, it does mean you've got all of the spring and summer for them to develop. And I did, off my other plant, get my very first barely edible white sapotes this year. They were only an inch or two in diameter, but they did ripen and they were sweet. So frankly, if this one does produce flowers in the winter months, it's not really going to be an issue to me. There's another stem here coming which could be, looks like a growth stem, but these little short stems quite often do produce flowers. It seems to be quite healthy now. I did have problems when I first got it, because all of this stem was damaged when it arrived up here, and in actual fact this shoot on that side of the stem seems to have survived. Whether or not it will ever heal over, I don't know, but as the bark is alive on that side, I've decided to leave it, because the more leaves and growth I get on this plant, the stronger it's going to be, and the more likelihood of it producing fruits, even if they're not the variety Wilson, you know. And I never know, I could end up with a variety that's as good or better than Wilson. My other one is a McDill, that's doing fine, and I'll be showing that in another video. But if this produces a nice bushy shaped plant, that's absolutely fine with me. I haven't got a problem with that. I don't need a tall tree because space is an issue. So I'm going to move this inside now, and we'll see how this does over winter. I'll try and keep it as near to the light as possible, because I'm having more success with white sapotes so far than almost any of my other tropicals. They seem to be adapting quite well to the climate here, and if I had a greenhouse, I could probably let them grow bigger and more likely to get flowers and fruit on them. But if I can get any fruits at all, I'll be absolutely delighted, especially if they're a little bit larger than the ones I had last year. So that was the one from Canarius that was meant to be Wilson. Don't think it is. I think it's just a rootstock. I think they just sold me, as I said, a plant that had the top part, which was grafted, had died off, and they probably didn't check it properly, and to be honest, don't care. Well, that's life, and they can't really be grown from cuttings, so it was meant to be a grafted one. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, much appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up, of course. Welcome to share the video if you think someone would be interested in seeing this lovely little plant. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell if you'd like to know when new videos come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.